This is an HP. Man, sometimes you get some annoying fixes. Some of you probably don't realize it. Sometimes your computer is literally glued together, and it's one of the more frustrating experiences when doing repairs. Let's see here. What remote? Yeah, there we are. All right, there. Okay, so I figured I'd give you a quick show on how this HP screen is assembled. It's not my favorite way of assembly. For the last 30 or 40 years, we've been screwing screens into the back piece of plastic here. But in this instance, of course, I'm going to go live and someone calls. I'm going to have to call him back. All right. All right. So anyway, yeah, this plastic bezel back here, this holds the weight of the screen. It's literally glued in. I don't know how well I can show that or demonstrate it. But it's unfortunate that glue is the reason things can't be repaired versus replaced. I had to spend a half hour yanking the screen out of here. If I did these in larger numbers, I could have a heat pad, delaminate the screen, and maybe 2 hours later have the glue detach from the back bezel. The problem is I don't have time to experiment, because if you end up going too hot, you end up damaging, or well, there's no such thing as damaging an LCD screen, unless you're talking about a scratch in the front, because there's no repair. Once it fails, it fails. So I'm going to show you, or I'm basically going to put this back, glue this thing back together with the new screen. And then we should be good. I have already tested the screen. I'm going to make sure everything fits. And now I think we're good. So I got a few pieces of tape, well, literally speaking about 4. But the screen is literally glued in by double stick tape. It's kind of a turnoff, but it's just the way things are put together. All right, this is an HP. I guess it's an Omen. No, it's a Pavilion. I keep wanting to call it an Omen because it's such a big garish machine. But the screen was cracked. So now I get to see if I can get this bezel back on here. Let's see. Oh, that's right. You can't quite read that from there. Remove screen film from corner. Please do not press too hard. Install front bezel or it will damage. Contact us first for return or reorder. Bright focal. Seems to be the one source I'm able to rely on these days for generic LCD screens. Alrighty. Now this bezel just snaps together. I hope that tape I used is not too thick, because this bezel is expecting a fairly flush assembly. Good. Alright, this is an HP Omen, HP Pavilion. I'm not used to the Pavilions looking like big garish machines like this. Alrighty. I think we're good. I don't want to press too hard because, again, if you squish these screens, they die. There's no repair to speak of. Alrighty. And I think we're good. So, literally gluing screens in is the way it happens these days on most machines. This bezel here is clipped in and then sometimes also glued in, and then it pulls out. I didn't want to film most of that because one, it takes a while to be very delicate, and two, well, it's boring. And I don't edit. I go live. That's it. Oh. So yeah, so I'm going to have to. So this is why it frustrates me that these things don't get glued together. Ah, there we go. I think I got a good connection now. There. We got a good machine. All right, good. So that's pretty much it. Not the most fascinating video, but that's vaguely speaking how I'm seeing more and more LCD screens assembled on a computer. In the old days, 10 or more years ago, these screens would have had sideways screws with metal frame rails, and then the frame rails would screw down into the back of the plastic. So apparently, these companies see that the glue is a more affordable way to put it all together. So anyway, it's a quick video. I just figured it'd be nice to show off how these screens are assembled in these machines. This is a HP Pavilion. I got to call the customer. I didn't take his password. I can't tell at a glance exactly which Pavilion this is, but this was an LCD screen replacement. Have a great rest of your day. I don't think I have anything else going today. I got another screen I got to do, but it turns out that screen needs to get replaced also. Originally, I was hoping I could get just the bezel replaced. But anyway, that's pretty much what I'm up to. 855-434-8787. Show up live at the South Bay Tech Gurus YouTube chat. Give me a call or show up in the YouTube chat. 855-434-8787.